Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. It's Rainbow Tarot UK here. So lovely to have you here joining me for this pick a card reading today. So we're doing, is it mutual between you and your person? Do you both feel the same way? And we have got our three piles as usual. We've got pile number 1, which is this card, and it says, bring it a bit closer, it says, I am about to fall in love. So that's pile number 1 with the purple howlite here. Okay. Then we have pile number 2. Here we go with this lovely card as well. And it says, shining life is about to appear. A shining life is about to appear. Okay, and it is with the blue lace agate. And that is pile number 2. And then pile number 3 is this card, which is, it says, get out of your comfort zone. Card number 3, get out of your comfort zone with the red Jasper. So there you go. Those are your 3 piles. Go for the one that feels right, and I will see you very, very soon in your reading. Bye for now. Hey pile number 1, welcome to your reading. So today we're doing, is it mutual? Are the feelings mutual between you and your person? And you chose to come into the reading under this card, which is a beautiful card actually. And it says, I am about to fall in love. Okay, and the purple howlite here. Okay, so let's put a little purple howlite there, so we can still see it. Okay, I haven't shuffled any oracle cards. Now the way I'm going to do it is, obviously we can't work out whether it's mutual, and unless we look at how you're feeling, how they're feeling, and then we'll see if they kind of match up. So it's a bit like you versus them really, or your feelings versus their feelings, and then we can we can see whether you have mutual feelings or not. So let us begin. I hope everyone is doing really, really well. I hope you're good. I hope you're happy. That's the main thing, of course. And also sending you lots of love and light, as I always do. So let us start off with you. I think we're going to start off with you, and we're going to, ask, what are your feelings at the moment? How are you feeling towards your person in the connection? And then we're going to do how they're feeling. Okay, so let's get straight into it with some oracle cards, I think. Just to remind you, it is a general reading. Please do take that into consideration. It's not a one-to-one reading, so just take the messages that resonate. If you like the reading and you like to check out any more of my readings, I've got lots of love readings on my channel, and they're all organised into playlists, so it's very easy to work out and see what you want. So let's get straight cracking. Let's get cracking. Let's get straight to it, I should say. So for pile number 1, this is also a good way for you to check out whether this is the right pile for you. So let's just see. So how is pile number 1 currently feeling towards their person? How are they currently feeling towards their person? Let's have that one. Let's see. So how's pile number 1? Currently feeling towards that person. So we have embrace uncertainty, moonlit. Okay, embrace uncertainty, moonlit. All right, so let's go with that for now, for the minute. Let me just get some more before we say anything. How is pile number 1 currently feeling in the situation towards their person? We have love where you are. Use your sensitivity to know when to act. Connect your heart to your head when determining what you would like. One more, I think. How is pile number 1 currently feeling towards their person in the situation? How are they currently feeling within the next few weeks? All right. Okay, let me just get out some tarot. Let's get out some tarot here. How is pile number 1 currently feeling in the connection, about their person? How are they currently feeling about the connection towards their person? So we have the Knight of Cups. Right, okay. We have the Ace of Pentacles. The Ten of Cups. Oh, gosh, yeah. How are they currently feeling? We have Justice. And we have the Five of Swords. And the overarching energy is the Moon. Now, you've got the Moon as the overarching energy and embrace uncertainty. So at the moment, I think you're feeling a lot of things. I think you are, the situation itself might be clouded or in confusion, or you might not be sure about what's happening in the situation. This does sort of remind me with this one, with the I'm about to fall in love. For many of you, you know, whether it might be a bit of a crush reading, this one, somebody that you're kind of interested in, you're not really sure how they feel about you, and you want to know if they feel the same, because I get a sense of excitement, but also, so I feel like you're excited about them. I feel like you're very romantically interested in them with the Knight of Cups, or you want them to be romantically interested in you. I feel like there's a sort of a sense that you feel like you might be on the precipice of something, or the connection might be about to start, but it has a certain uncertainty. Maybe you're thinking it's going to start soon, within the next few weeks, and that you're very, with the love where you are, you're very excited. There's a lot of trepidation, and it feels like it could be the right connection with the Justice card and with the Ten of Cups. I mean, the Ten of Cups is like absolute wish fulfillment. So it makes me feel that you believe this connection is your absolute wish, and also it could make you so happy. It is something that you really want with the Ten of Cups here, and that you want to begin something with this person, or you want to reconnect with this person if it's somebody that you've I kind of get the impression, though, it's more about people that are wondering about if it's somebody that they don't know, it's a crush or something like that, and they're just wondering whether they feel the same way. But at the moment, it's clouded, it's confused, it's not clear, it's uncertain, you're not sure. And with the Five of Swords, maybe you're thinking, well, this could go either way. Because the Five of Swords is about winners and losers, really. So maybe you're thinking, gosh, you know, I could be with this person, or I might not be with the person. And we're kind of on the precipice of something big. I feel like with the I'm about to fall in love, we're on the precipice of something big. Now, it could be that you are just in the beginnings of a relationship with somebody. So it might be that you're just starting out with somebody, and you're wondering, you know, you might be feeling like, you know, you might be getting in more of the feels with them, and you're just wondering whether they are feeling that too. But because it's the early stages, and you know what it's like in the early stages, you know, it's a lot of second guessing, isn't it, until you actually feel comfortable enough to talk to one another, to be open with one another. And so, you know, you might be thinking, oh, I don't want to sort of lay it on too thick, you know, just in case I scare them off. It's kind of all of that stuff, isn't it? But I feel like there's a huge amount of excitement from where you're standing. You feel very romantic towards them, or you want them to feel very romantic towards you. It may be that you want them to make a move. With the Knight of Cups here, you want them to come forward with some kind of romantic offer, and you feel like it could really lead to, you know, something really strong between the two of you, a lot of emotional connection. And the Ace of Pentacles, it's something stable and solid. You can begin something that's stable and solid. So it feels like it's a little bit uncertain, but you're kind of loving it as well, because it's those early stages, that early stage, either of a connection, or it's that sort of like, oh God, you know, I've got a crush on this person, I don't know how they feel, but it's really exciting. I think we could really get on. I think this person could really make me feel happy, but I don't really know. I'm confused. It's not clear. I feel a strong pull towards this person with the moon, but you know, it's all in. It could, you know, it could. I'm just not certain. It could go either way. So if I'm open with this person, maybe I'll lose the connection. But if I don't go for it, then you know, I might also lose out there. But I think with the Justice card, you are sensing, or you're thinking, you know, that this is the right connection for you, for sure. It could be as well that, you know, with the Five of Swords here, maybe something has happened in this connection. Maybe there's been some sort of split or something. But you are wanting to get back on track with the Justice card here. You're wanting to get it back into balance because you feel like it's going to make you really happy. But maybe there's confusion and doubt and fears and worries and anxieties. At the moment in the connection, maybe you're in separation and you want them, that, you know, you want that person to make a romantic gesture towards you again, to come back towards you again, for the romance to renew again, because because you are feeling like it would really make you feel happy. So you want, like, you know, reconciliation, you want renewal, and yeah, you want it to be a romance again. That's the other way of reading this. Although I think a lot of it is about, so that could be you, but I do feel like a lot of this is about sort of like maybe a crush or something in the early stages, really. So that's kind of where I feel that you are at. And maybe with within the next few weeks, you're expecting something to happen, or you're wanting something to happen fairly soon. Or you're expecting it to happen fairly soon with the I am about to fall in love, and within the next few weeks there's an expectation that something will happen. There'll be some action within the next few weeks, but at the moment it's kind of a little bit clouded and uncertain. There might be some doubts and fears and things like that. Okay, so what do we have here? So we have Pisces, we have Taurus, Virgo and Capricorn. We've got Libran energy, and we've also got Aquarian energy. So that is what I'm seeing for you. Now, let's see. Let's also have one of these cards for you. So how is pile number one currently feeling towards their person, about their person? Now, if that doesn't sound like you at all, you might want to pick another pile. How is pile number one currently feeling? Balance. There needs to be a healthy balance of physical, emotional and spiritual intimacy for a relationship to be sustainable. That will go with the Justice card, because justice is all about balance. So maybe you are wanting balance in the connection as well. Okay, let's see what they are feeling. So let's go for these ones. So how is pile number one's person currently feeling towards pile number one and the connection? How are they currently feeling? This way we'll kind of know whether they're feeling the same. The law of attraction, moon mastery. So the law of attraction. Okay. Let's move that up a little bit. How are they feeling? How is pile number one's person currently feeling? I'm going to have to move these up a little bit, I think. Otherwise we're not going to have enough space, are we? Let's move them up. Okay, so how is pile number one's person currently feeling towards pile number one? The gift of neutrality, balance is at work in your life. And that's interesting because you also had balance and you had the Justice card. Yin and Yang are opposites in energy but reside side by side to create the gift of neutrality. So it seems to me that they also want balance, and there is a sense of attraction. The law of attraction, it sort of gives me the sense that they are attracted to you, that they feel a strong pull towards you with the law of attraction, a bit like you do as well. And we have the gift of neutrality and balance. So they too are looking for balance in the connection. Let's bring that up there, move this along. Okay, so let's have one more oracle for them. How is pile number one's person currently feeling towards pile number one and the connection? How are they currently feeling? No need to worry. Okay, so they're feeling relaxed. They seem to be feeling relaxed about it. Well, that card would give that impression, wouldn't it? But let's have a look. Let's get the tarot out before we say anything else. So how is pile number one's person currently feeling towards pile number one and the connection? We have the Tower. How are they currently feeling? We have the Nine of Swords. You have the Ace of Pentacles, so you had the Ace of Pentacles as well. How are they currently feeling? We have the King of Swords and the World. And the overarching energy is the Queen of Pentacles. I think your person is going through a little bit more stress than you are. I think there is some stress with you with the Five of Swords in the sense that you think this could go one way or the other. But on the whole, I think you're very positive about the connection, or you feel very loving towards the connection. I think your person is definitely attracted to you with the law of attraction and with the Queen of Pentacles being the overarching energy. Now, the Queen of Pentacles is a very abundant energy, okay? So it's a very abundant energy. It's a very nurturing, loving and giving energy. So I would say this person does have that for you, but they are a little bit more stressed, I would say. With the Nine of Swords, there's a lot of worry and stress with them. And also with the Tower, there's maybe some fear here with the Tower. What is that Tower about? Let me just, why is the Tower here? Maybe something has happened between the two of you. Maybe the situation has come into separation, or there's some heartache around the situation. Why is the Tower here? What's that about? The Knight of Cups. Oh, okay. The Five of Cups. The Page of Swords. Yeah. Okay, so I think what's happened here, this could be a couple of things really. I think it could be, if this is like a crush situation, or, you know, yeah, you're not sure, you know, you're not with this person. This person is worried. It might be a friendship or something that you have. They're worried that they might ruin what you already have. If it's a friendship or a work connection or something like that. So the security or the stability or whatever the connection is at the moment could cause that, you know, if they suddenly declare themselves with the Knight of Cups here, which is what they want to do, it could bring that down. There's a lot of stress around that for them. They're worried that you might reject them with the Five of Cups here. So they definitely are worried about rejection. They are very, very, very curious about you, though. They're very, very curious about you. But there is heartache here. So I think this person might be fearful of rejection, fearful of you not wanting them, fearful of all of that, if it's a crush situation. If you've come into separation from this person definitely wants to, like you, they definitely want to come forward with the Knight of Cups. But I think the prospect of coming forward is a lot more stressful for them than it is for you. I think you want them to come forward, and I think once they come forward, you think it's going to be. I mean, you've got a few worries about, you know, it could go wrong or whatever, but you're more sort of like wanting it to happen and feel like the outcome would be really, really positive. Whereas they want it to happen, but they're much more uncertain about the outcome and whether you would receive them, and stressed really about doing that. It could be that they're stressed because maybe they think you will reject them again, or you will reject them if you're in separation. They might feel that they want to get a message to you, or that they want to connect with you, but there is a lot of fear around that as well. And the Knight of Swords is about worry, stress. But with the Ace of Pentacles, they definitely do want a new beginning. Like you both have the Ace of Pentacles. So I would say there's definitely a mutual feeling that they want to begin this relationship. But I just think with them, there's a little bit more reservation around that. And maybe they see that as maybe less likely or less possible than you do. Because we also have the World card here, which is like the ending of a cycle. So maybe this connection has come to an end. And I feel like, again, though, with you, they want things to be in balance with the King of Swords here. They want to put things right, because the King of Swords does the right thing no matter what, and it comes under your Justice card. So if something's gone wrong, or there's been some sort of problem, they definitely want to put things right. And they're definitely giving that a lot of thought. But I think the difference is that you are much more what's the word? How can I describe it? You are more like keen to just kind of overcome the issues, whereas this person is more kind of like pondering on the problems, on the issues, on what could go wrong, and it's really stressing them out. But their overarching energy is to have abundance with you, is to grow something with you, is to nurture something with you. They see you as somebody who's very, very attractive, so they are very attracted to you. And there is a feeling of romance, certainly with the Knight of Cups and coming forward, but there's a lot more fear for them. It's funny because they had the card which was no need to worry. So what that says to me is that that might be almost something, a message to them, like, you know, it's like, you know, like you would say to someone who's really, really stressing with the Nine of Swords, like, you don't have to worry, don't worry about it. But maybe they are making, which is the Nine of Swords, they are stressing much more than they need to, because that is the Nine of Swords, when we allow our thoughts to just completely overrule us, overrun us, and we worry and stress. And this is like, you know, almost like sort of saying, well, you know, they don't need to worry that much, if only they could listen to that advice. So yeah, I feel your person is a lot more stressed than you are, but I think the overarching feeling is that both of you want to be together, and that is mutual. But your person, you know, has more doubts than you do, has more concerns or worries, and I think it's around them feeling like they might be rejected. There's been maybe a lot of water under the bridge, or there's the potential for heartache here. Maybe they've been hurt in the past, maybe they've got more baggage than you have, and that's kind of also making them feel, oh gosh, can I take a risk with this? So it's a crush, can I take a risk? Maybe we've got a friendship, I don't want to ruin that, can I take a risk here? I might lose everything if I declare myself to pile number one. But nevertheless, with the Ace of Pentacles, I would like to start something. I'd like to, it feels, I think both of you believe it's the right thing. It feels the right thing for you and them to be together. Both of you have that feeling. With the world, you might be in separation from each other geographically. You might be in different parts of the world here. Yeah, so sometimes your person has more thoughts about, well, perhaps I shouldn't say anything, perhaps I shouldn't, you know, perhaps if they're in separation, perhaps we should stay in separation. You know, they have more of those thoughts, but they do share the same belief with you, same thing, you know, the same feelings, that they would love to be able to start it again, but there's just a lot more doubt with them, I think, a lot more uncertainty. But let's get the cards out here. So how does pile number one's person currently feel about pile number one and the connection? Letting go. If someone leaves you confused more than comforted, you need to reassess their access to you. Yeah, I feel like when I said with the world, they may be weighing up things a little bit more than you are, in terms of whether it's the right thing, you know, whether it's, I mean, they want to come toward you, but there's more sort of doubts, if you know what I mean. That's what it feels like to me. What have we got here? Divine timing. Be patient while things are unfolding. This connection is worth the wait. You are enough. The person you are meant to be with will love you the way you are. You don't need to change. It might be that your person takes a little bit longer to get to the same stage that you're at. I think that you are at a place where you would just kind of go for it now. Whereas they need a bit more time, I think. So you may have to be a little bit patient with them if you want, you know, if you want to be with them, really. So in terms of what have we got here? So we've got Gemini. We've got again, we've got Taurus, Capricorn, and Virgo. We've got Libra and Gemini, and Taurus with the Queen of Pentacles here. So, yeah, is there any advice for pile number one in this situation? Is there any advice for pile number one in this situation? What is their advice in this situation? So we've got here the Three of Pentacles. Any other cards for advice here? And the Emperor. Any other cards for advice? And the Knight of Pentacles. Yeah, I think that, I mean, just with the Knight of Pentacles, that is a card of patience. So I think it was sort of saying I think with the Emperor, it's about just get on with, I think the Emperor is a person who just is very much in command and in control of their life. So I think this is saying just get on with your life. Just, you know, be patient. If it's what you really want, be patient. It will happen. And when it does happen, be prepared to sort of like collaborate. It might be a connection that needs a lot of kind of like work in terms of talking, connecting, communicating, taking things step by step, taking things slowly. But with the Emperor, what I would say to you is, you know, just get on with your life. Just get on with your life. Do your own thing. Be independent, and things will, you know, will eventually come around. This connection will eventually come around. But it might take a little bit of work, a little bit of both of you just kind of working out what you both want, collaborating with each other, talking to each other, communicating. But with the Knight of Pentacles, it, you know, might be a bit slower than what you want it to happen, but it will happen, and it's just about being patient. But in the meantime, it's about you just, you know, getting on with your life, doing your own thing, focusing, you know, on yourself. But anyway, pile number 1, that's when you read. Now, if you liked it, if you have, please do consider subscribing, hit the notification bell, give me a thumbs up. All of that will be gratefully received. But otherwise, have a great day, and I'll see you in the next reading. Bye for now. Hey, pile number 2, welcome back to your reading. So today we're doing, aren't we, is it mutual between you? Do you share the same feelings? So you chose to come into the reading under what I think is this gorgeous card, such a beautiful card. And it says, a shining life is about to appear. Beautiful. And the blue lace agate here. Okay, so let's get straight to it. I haven't shuffled any oracle cards. So the way that I'm going to do it is, like I did in pile number 1, the way we're going to work this out is I'm going to look at your feelings, I'm going to look at their feelings, and then we can see, we can make an assessment as to whether it is a mutual, you are feeling the same thing, it's mutual between you. So let's get straight to it. I'm going to start off with you. I'm going to shuffle some oracle cards. I just hope everyone is doing well. I hope you're all okay. Sending you lots of love. And if you like the reading, then just remember I've got lots of readings on my channel. You might want to check some of those out. And they're all organised into playlists. But let's get to it. So for pile number 2, and this is also a really good way for you to check whether this is the right pile for you. How are they currently feeling towards their person? How are they currently feeling? So we have protection, ring around the moon, protection. All right. So this is how you're feeling. Just remember, it is general. The reading is general. It's not a one-to-one reading. So please just do take the messages that resonate. That's the other thing to say. Never take a message that you're not comfortable with. So for pile number 2 then, how are they currently feeling about their person, about the connection? For pile number 2, please. Let's have a look. How are they feeling? Protection, and we have total submersion. 32. Don't be afraid to totally immerse yourself in a project, interest or goal. Give it 100% of your energy, and you may find what your life has been lacking. So 32 adds up to 5. So you might be with a protection and a total submersion. You might be you might feel like you need to protect yourself in this connection, or you're not, for some reason, you're not allowing yourself to get completely in the connection, if you know what I mean. So maybe you've got your guard up, possibly for some of you, or you feel there's a need to have your guard up, or you're not fully, you don't feel for whatever reason you're fully committed in the situation, or the situation is such that it hasn't allowed you to be fully committed. I don't know where you are in the connection. So you're sort of like still maybe feeling the waters, you're not quite sure. Something around like that. Maybe you're hopeful with a shining life is about to appear. You're hopeful that something good's going to come to this connection, but you're not, you're still not sure. You're still not completely certain, possibly. But let's not say anything else until we get some more cards out. That could be for some of you what's going on. So, okay, so let's see. So how is pile number 2 currently feeling about their person and about the connection in the near future? In the near future. So maybe you're thinking this connection is about to happen or can happen, but maybe at the moment it's not happening. Or maybe in the near future you're thinking it's gonna get deeper, it's gonna get better, or something like that. But you're not quite there yet. Let's get some tarot out here. So, how is pile number 2 currently feeling? There's a little bit of I feel like there's a little bit of detachment, or a little bit of yeah, I'm not fully either I'm not fully in this connection, or I'm not fully allowing myself into being in this connection, or the circumstances are such that I can't be fully into the connection, but I want to be. There's something about maybe I want to be, but I'm not quite there yet. So how is pile number 2 feeling about their person and the connection, please? How are they feeling? The Wheel of Fortune, the World. How are they currently feeling? The Four of Wands, the 2 of Cups. How are they currently feeling? And the 8 of Cups. Yeah, I feel like, and the overarching energy is the Star. Yeah, there's a little bit of a mixture here. So maybe you're feeling this connection with the Wheel of Fortune is a little bit unpredictable. Maybe it goes in cycles. Maybe you're not certain, and that might be why you've got protection and total submission. You know, you can't. You want to completely submerge yourself in it, but there's something about it which is causing you to not be able to fully do that. And it could be because it's unpredictable. And with the 8 of Cups, it also could be that it's in separation. This is a situation where it's in separation. The 8 of Cups. Or you might be thinking, you might be in two minds about the connection, in the sense of, should I stay or should I go? I feel a strong bond towards this person. I feel like we could have a really strong bond here. The 2 of Cups is like a really strong, I feel very strongly about this person. I like this person. I might even go as far as to say I feel like I'm in love with this person, but there's something about it that is making me feel that I need to hold back or pull back, or it has come into separation. The 4 of Wands is like a soulmate, twin flame energy. So you feel a very strong pull towards this person, but equally, with the World card, with the 8 of Cups, the World card is the ending of a cycle, and the 8 of Cups is walking away. And the Wheel of Fortune is unpredictable energy. It's a cyclical energy. So it may be that this is a cyclical situation, or a situation which you cannot rely on, or it's something that's come to an end. But within that, you feel such a strong pull to this person. You may feel like you want to, there's potential for you and them to be together. So it might be that you feel there is huge potential for this connection maybe in the near future, but at the moment it's something that isn't happening. And like the Star card is about healing and hope, and that's the overarching energy. So maybe for many of you, you've come into separation from this person and you are really hopeful for healing. You want there to be healing in the connection. You want it to work. You feel a strong pull towards this person. They're your dream. They could be your dream person. But it could be that it's come into a separation. It could be that it's, as a cyclical thing. And maybe you're thinking in the near future the cycles are going to begin again, or it's going to begin again, you're going to come back together again. At the moment with the 8 of Cups, maybe you have fallen apart, or somebody has walked away from the connection. But for you, your feelings are that you definitely do feel a lot for this person. You feel very strongly for this person. You feel like they're your twin flame, your soulmate. But at the moment, you can't fully submerge yourself in the connection. You're hopeful that it's going to come back. You want it to come back. You want the healing of it, or you want it to heal. You're wishing for it, but it's unpredictable. It's unpredictable either because you're in separation, or it's just something that has an unpredictable energy to it. So you can't fully... maybe you can't fully be open about how you feel towards this person because you're not fully because it's maybe it's sort of like casual at the moment. Maybe it's casual, but you're feeling that it could really be a strong connection. But I think for a lot of you, it could be that you're in separation from this person and you're wanting reconciliation. You're wanting it to come back because you feel like there's this strong bond. You're wanting to heal it. But maybe you've been hurt and you feel like at the moment you have to protect yourself, or you're getting ready to completely submerge yourself, getting ready to completely get into the connection again when it comes back, and you're hopeful that it will come back. So if that doesn't sound like your situation at all, you might want to look at another pile. But I would say we've got Aries energy, we've got Cancer energy, we've got Pisces energy, we've got Aquarius. So those are some of the star signs. Let's see what else we've got for you. So how is pile number 2 feeling about their person and the connection? How are they feeling about their person and the connection, please? Oh, we've got 2. We've got engagement. Your love life is soon ascending to a higher level of commitment, and law of attraction. You have been manifesting this relationship. Everything you want will soon be yours. So maybe you're really hopeful. Even if this situation has come apart, you're hopeful that this is because that would go with the 4 of Wands, because that is the marriage card. That is a card of commitment. So maybe you're hopeful that this connection can be committed, can be a stable, solid connection, and that would certainly go with the 2 of Cups, because the 2 of Cups is deep. Is a relationship that's based on friendship underpinning it. It's like it's like the 2 of Cups. You want the 2 of Cups in any kind of love reading, really, because it's longevity. It's got there's a deep love there that goes on and on over time, really. And it comes right next to the 4 of Wands. So I would say you're really, really in love with this person. You really love them, and that's why I think it's for a lot of people. It's already come into separation, and you want healing in this situation. And maybe with the Wheel of Fortune, you're thinking, gosh, it's all down. The Wheel of Fortune is also about fate and destiny. So it could be that you feel this connection is fated, it's destined. With the 4 of Wands, you are meant to be together. But for some reason, you're apart, or there's some sort of separation here. Okay, so let's see how they are feeling. How is pile number 2's person currently feeling towards pile number 2? And the connection, how do they feel towards pile number 2 and the connection? Embrace uncertainty. Now, this came out in pile number 1, actually, funnily enough. Moonlit. Embrace uncertainty. Okay. All right. Let's just see if we can move that right up so you can actually see it. Embrace uncertainty. Okay, let's get another one out. How is pile number 2's person currently feeling towards pile number 2 and the connection, please? How are they currently feeling? Seeing both sides, take a step back and try looking at this from a different perspective. Right, okay. So how am I going to arrange this? I might need to just move these up slightly and get this there. I might put that there, actually. Okay. And then I'm going to have one more for them. So this one here. How is pile number 2's person currently feeling towards pile number 2 and the connection? How are they currently feeling towards pile number 2 and the connection? What's this one? No need to worry. Now, funnily enough, this came out in pile number 1 as well. So if you feel drawn to pile number 1, I'm just saying you might want to listen to pile number 1, 2. I don't know. It's only if you feel drawn to it. Okay, let me just move that up so I can see what that says. Seeing both sides, no need to worry. Embrace uncertainty. Right, so let's get the tarot out. So how is pile number 2's person currently feeling about pile number 2 and the connection? How are they currently feeling about pile number 2 and the connection? The 3 of Pentacles. Strength. How are they feeling? The Moon. How are they currently feeling? Oh, gosh, where's that one? What's that one? The 6 of Wands right under the 2 of Cups. Okay. How are they currently feeling about pile number 2 and the connection? And the 7 of Pentacles. and the Four of Pentacles. Okay. All right, so let's have a look here. How are they currently feeling? And underneath these cards have slipped out. So we've got Four of Pentacles, the Knight of Cups, and the Nine of Wands. Right, okay. What does that tell me? Well, they definitely share, because look, we can even see a marriage scene here in the Six of Wands. They definitely share with you, it's mutual, that you both feel that you have potential for a long-term future together. Look at this Six of Wands. Six of Wands is about victory, and here we see an actual marriage scene. So this person shares with you the idea that this connection, you know, is for the long term. They see it's eventually going to come around. So if you're in separation, I feel this person is definitely like you, wanting reconciliation and wanting it to be victorious. They want to, they definitely, if it's a no contact or something like that, I feel this person definitely wants to connect with you, to collaborate with you. The Strength card, I think this person feels confident that they can do it. But there's also some uncertainty here with the Moon. Maybe this is a hidden situation. Maybe it's a hidden situation with the Moon card here. Or maybe you're hidden from each other at the moment. Maybe you're in separation. Like I say, maybe you are in a no contact situation. Maybe there's some confusion. But it comes right into the Four of Wands as well. But there's a strong pull, again, still towards each other. And I think if you've separated, this person with the Seven of Pentacles doesn't see it as being a complete separation, doesn't see it as being the end. So it could be that it's a cyclical thing and you keep going in cycles, and this person is thinking, no, this hasn't ended, we're going to be together. The Seven of Pentacles is about growing and nurturing something, but it's also about taking a step back. So the Seven of Pentacles is when you've taken a step back, so you've had maybe a temporary separation, but the aim is to go back to something, and, you know, with a view to having kind of like work things out about how to do something better. Now, the Knight of Cups tells me that this person is definitely thinking, if you're in separation, about approaching you again romantically. But there is some defences here. The Nine of Wands and the Four of Pentacles, there's a little bit of defensiveness there. So it might take them a bit of time to do that, because maybe they have to work through, I don't know, some issues of why whatever, you know, has brought it into separation. But I feel with the no need to worry and embrace uncertainty, they're not too, if you're in separation, I feel this person isn't too concerned about that. I feel this person realises, like you, or wants healing like you, knows that healing will happen, but it might take a little bit of time. They may be a bit slower. And that might be why there's a few cards from pile number one here. Because pile number one was kind of similar in the sense that there's a little bit more defensiveness with your person than there is maybe with you, possibly. Or it's a little bit, it's going to take a little bit more for them to get back on track with the connection, but they definitely want it, because the Moon card is sort of central, really, which is about confusion, about not being able to see a way forward, and you've got these kind of defensive cards as well. But underneath all of that, with the Knight of Cups and the Six of Wands, this person, like you, sees this connection as something that they want to be in, sees it as a long-term situation, a long-term connection, feels that it's got, you know, I feel like maybe as well they maybe at the moment they realise they're quite defensive, but they actually want to be able to overcome the issues in a sort of gentle way, which is what the strength is. So maybe that's might be what is delaying it a little bit, because they've maybe got to work through some issues or some anger or whatever it is. But essentially they're thinking, well, you know, I am definitely going to go back to pile number two, or I am definitely going to be with pile number two, because they are the person that I want to be with. But there are some things I just need to sort out myself, really, something like that. Or maybe I just need a bit of space, or but I don't feel that space is final. It's definitely not final. We will come back and be together for sure. So that you do definitely share for certain. So I would say overall the feelings are mutual in terms of how you feel about each other. and that you both feel that this is a serious situation, this is a committed situation, this is a situation you both want to return to, for sure. Let's have a look and see. So in terms of, we've got Leo, we've got Pisces, we've got what else have we got? Yeah, Leo again. Capricorn and Sagittarius. Okay, so those are some of the signs that I'm seeing. Let's see what so any advice for pile number 2 in this situation. Do you have any advice for pile number 2? Oh, actually, we haven't given any. Sorry, before we do that, let's do some cards here for pile number 2's person. How are they currently feeling about pile number 2 and the connection, please? We have free yourself. You don't need to be in control of everything for a love relationship to be successful. So maybe somebody's been controlling, or there's been some sense of control in this. You don't need to be in control of everything for a love relationship to be successful. Okay, let's see what else we've got. Yeah, so maybe with a no need to worry, this person's been a bit stressed or whatever about the connection. And maybe they're thinking they just need to lighten up a bit, or they just need to relax a little bit around it. Separation, time apart from your partner is on the horizon. I feel like sometimes I feel like in some way this, you know, you might always be in separation from this person. Or maybe it's that you're both with each other, and you both feel very committed to the situation, but you're in a bit of a sort of situation whereby it's kind of like a do we stay or do we go kind of feeling. So maybe you're going through an uncertain time. You know, you're in a situation, you're in a connection with somebody and you're going through an uncertain time, but both of you realise that the connection means a lot, but maybe you're both, maybe for you in that instance, you might be thinking that the separation would be final, whereas they would be thinking, I don't feel like the separation is going to be final. It's going to be, we're going to have a little bit of time apart and we're going to get back together. That's how I think they're feeling. What have we got here? Stay optimistic. Positive thinking and faith will bring romance into your life. Okay. So if you are separate from this person I feel is definitely thinking, with stay optimistic, that, you know, it's not the end. That's what they're thinking. It's definitely not the end. But let's get and see. So is there any advice here for what is pile number 2's advice? What's pile number 2's advice in this situation? What is their advice? So we have the 10 of Wands. What is their advice? Please, the 10 of Wands and Page of Swords and the 5 of Cups. What is the advice here? I think the advice here is to try not allow yourself to get caught up in the heaviness of the situation or the disappointment of the situation. I know it's easier said than done. If the Page of Swords is to stay, because the Page of Swords is about being curious, it's about being to somehow keep interested in the situation, so keep interested in this person, but to be a little bit detached about it. So don't get too caught up in your feelings, don't get too caught up in the heaviness of it, to stay in connection with it, but to keep your distance, to keep detached about it, to get on with things and not allow yourself to get too heavy or too drawn into maybe the disappointment of what has gone on before or the heaviness of it. To just keep yourself interested but detached, if possible, so you don't get caught up in all the stress of it. That's kind of what I think the advice is there. Okay, so is there anything else that I want to... Let me just have one more of these for the both of you. A couple of cards for pile number 2 here. Is it mutual between them? What have we got here? Some last little message cards. Is it mutual between them? I love you to the moon and back 1,000,000 times. So that is really for both of you. So I feel like with both of you do feel that there is a strong love between the two of you. There is definitely a strong love. You know, despite all the ups and downs that you might have gone through or the difficulties, there is a strong love still between you. But anyway, pile number 2, that's been your reading. I hope you've liked it. If you have, please consider subscribing, hitting that notification bell, giving me a thumbs up. Everything would be gratefully received. Otherwise, have a great day, and I'll see you in the next reading. Bye for now. Hey, pile number 3, welcome to your reading. Thank you so much for joining me for this pick a card reading. And today we're doing, aren't we, is it mutual between you and your person? So do you both feel the same way about each other? So you chose to come into the reading under this card, which says, get out of your comfort zone. Get out of your comfort zone. Okay, and the red Jasper here. So there we go. So let's put that there so we can see it. Just want to say I hope everyone's doing well. Hope you're all good. Sending you lots of love. If you enjoy the reading, then please do check out some of my other readings on the channel. I've got lots of them. I've even got them organised into playlists, so you might want to look at those as well. Just remind you again, it's a general reading, so just take the messages that feel right to you in your situation. Never take a message that you're not happy with. Now, the way I'm going to do it is the way that I've done it in pile number 1 and 2, is that in order for us to work out whether it's mutual, then obviously we need to know how you feel in the connection and towards your person, and how they feel, and then we're going to match the two really. Or not, depending on what comes out. So that's how we're going to do it. So I'm going to start with you first of all. So we're going to ask for pile number 3. Please can you tell me? And it's also a good way for you to check if this is actually the right pile for you. How is pile number 3 currently feeling about their person and the connection? Please can you tell me how they're currently feeling about their person and the connection for pile number 3. So we have change your tune. Moonlight Serenade, change your tune. Okay, let's see what else we've got. All right, let's get another one before we say anything else. How is pile number 3 currently feeling about their person and the connection? Enjoy the journey. Stay present and flexible. Many changes are going on for you and around you. These changes are not only good, but necessary. Bring your awareness into the now, rather than focusing on the past or the future. All right, let's see what else we have. Let's get another oracle card for pile number 3. How are they feeling about their person and the connection? Let's have a look at this one. Wait. Okay. Get out of your comfort zone, change your tune. Let's get some tarot out. How is pile number 3 currently feeling about their person and the connection? How are they currently feeling about their person and the connection? So we have the Hermit. We have the Queen of Cups. How are they currently feeling about their person and the connection? We have the Page of Wands, the Magician, how are they currently feeling? And the Three of Swords, okay. And the overarching energy is the Two of Swords. Yeah, I feel like you're in a little bit of a... I feel like, to be honest, I feel like you might be a little bit confused, really. Or you're not really sure about this person or this connection. I feel like sometimes you feel really loved up with the Queen of Cups here. I think you feel very emotionally connected. You feel like this person makes you feel very happy. And then at other times, with Three of Swords, I think you feel either hurt or you feel it's got huge potential to hurt. So there's an element of you feeling a little bit like maybe you want them to change their tune or them to be different, because the overarching energy is the Two of Swords, which is not being able to see a clear way forward. Look, the person's even got a mask over their eyes. Maybe you're thinking this relationship or this person isn't, you don't know where it's going, you don't know what's going to happen with it, so maybe it's unpredictable, or maybe it's a situation which is, not happened yet. So it could be a situation that you're, it's a crush or something like that. Maybe you're worried about rejection here with Three of Swords. But I feel like you're sort of like a little bit all over the place. So you're wondering about, should I go for this connection? I feel really maybe loved up in this connection, but at the same time with the Hermit card, maybe I need to withdraw. Maybe I need to protect myself. Maybe I need to be on my own. This could hurt me. But at the same time, it's so exciting. With the Page of Wands and the Magician, I feel like I want to create this situation or bring about this situation. It could be that you are in separation from someone with the Three of Swords and the Hermit. So this you're talking about somebody that you're not with, or that you split up from, and you feel like you have a lot of love for them still. And you really want it to begin again with the Page of Wands. You really want to start it up. You want to manifest it again. You want it to, you feel a lot of passion towards them. But at the same time, you are also, I feel like you've also got reservations, and maybe it's because you've been hurt, or maybe this is, maybe this is something that you're not sure about. And so you're putting on the brakes as well. So at the same time, you're putting on the brakes, but you're also sort of wanting to maybe manifest it or start it again or go for it with enjoy the journey. So there's a mixture. There's a mixture of feelings here. And it could be, like I say, because you have experience of this connection and it hasn't maybe been a great one, or it's had a lot of ups and downs or highs and lows. And so maybe you're a little bit wary about going back into it because you feel like you might get your fingers burnt, and maybe with a change of tune, they didn't treat you that well, and you're hoping that they would treat you better. But there's something with the weight here where you're sort of thinking, in the Two of Swords, you're thinking, is this sensible? Would this be wise to go back to this person or to be with this person? But I feel such a strong love for them. I feel, kind of emotionally connected to them, but is it wise? Is it, with the Hermit card, is it a wise move? So I feel like you've got a whole range of emotions, and maybe you're just sort of somebody where you feel this connection could bring you a lot of love, but it's something about it that's frightening. So maybe you've got a bit of baggage. It might be you're not with this person. Maybe you carry a bit of baggage with you. We've all got it. You carry a bit of baggage with you. Maybe you've been on your own for a long time and you're just a bit wary, but you really want to be with this person, or you really want to have this situation, but it's comfortable in a funny kind of way for you to be on your own. That's why you've got to get out of your comfort zone and change your tune. Maybe you're thinking you want to be with this person, but you've been on your own a long time, or this situation has been in separation for a long time, or maybe there's no contact, and you can't see how it's going to turn out, but you really feel this strong connection to this person. Okay. Yeah, something like that. So there's a little bit of a mixture in your energy, really. So what do we have here? So we have Virgo, we have Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio, Sagittarius, Leo, and Aries. And we've got Libran energy here as well. Let's see what else we've got here for you. So how does pile number 3 feel about their person and the connection? Open yourself to others. Yeah, there's a little bit of, this is how you will create new friendships and attract love and relationships. It's a bit like what I was saying, like you're a bit, you like this person, but you are you're a little bit closed, or And it's probably because you know, you've been hurt either with this person or by somebody else. You've been deeply hurt here, and so it's making you feel a little bit fearful or not sure, not certain. And it could be because this person has done something to you, and maybe you've been in separation for a long time, you know, but you feel like this strong love, or you want to be loving. You feel like you've got this strong love for this person, but you want to be loving, you want to be open, you want to open your heart to it. But there's also this feeling of, oh God, is that, you know, should I lay myself out there? You know, there's a little bit like that going on, I think. So it may be that you've gone through it in relationships, pile number 3, and it's perfectly understandable if you feel like you need to protect your heart. But I feel there's also a big part of you that, you know, really wants to, you know, just jump in and go for it. But at the moment you're sitting with kind of uncertainty, really. Okay, so let's get out and see how they're feeling. Let's see how they're feeling. So how is pile number 3's person feeling towards pile number 3 and the connection? Now I'm going to have to move these up a little bit, otherwise I'm not going to have enough space. So let's move this up a little bit here. I might move that one up there. Okay, so how is pile number 3's person feeling towards pile number 3 and the connection? Go for it. My goodness. There you go. Go for it. Reach for the moon. Right under your one, right under the main one, which just get out of your comfort zone. So they've got go for it. Reach for the moon, okay? How is pile number 3's person feeling about pile number 3? Single-mindedness. Choose your own path and what is best suited to you. So, yeah, single-mindedness. Right, okay. Let's get out one more. How is pile number 3's person feeling towards pile number 3 and the connection? Not the right time. Okay, so we've got go for it and not the right time. And then we've got a single-mindedness. Now that is interesting because, again, there's a sort of a little bit of a dichotomy of energy, isn't there, really? If we're looking at, you know, is it mutual? But let's get their tarot out first. Let's just see. How is pile number 3's person feeling towards pile number 3 in the connection? 7 of Pentacles. The Tower. Let's bring these up a little bit. How are they feeling towards pile number 3 and the connection? The Queen of Wands. The 3 of Cups. How are they feeling? And the Hermit. Oh, gosh. And the overarching energy is the Devil. Yeah, I think that their energy mirrors yours, actually. So I think it's very mutual between the two of you. I think both of you are mixed and confused in your energy towards each other. And it could be, it's because, this situation is for people that are in separation or have had a falling down of a situation. Now, for some of you, it could have been a third element. It could have been a third element that caused the situation to come into separation, that caused a lot of heartache in this connection. The 7 of Pentacles and the Queen. So the Queen of Wands shows me that this person is very attracted to you. They see you in high regard. So like you, because these are both queens, this person does feel for you, for sure. So they share feelings in the same way that you do. You've got very loving feelings. This person feels very attracted to you, feels very drawn to you, feels that you that you're very confident, that you're somebody who is very somebody who's super, super, super attractive with the Queen of Wands here. I feel like in many ways with the 3 of Cups as well, because 3 of Cups is also about joy, It's about happiness. It's about celebration. So I feel like this person on one level is very, very attracted to you, feels like that they could have a good connection with you, feels like there could be a lot of fun with you, but they are also, like you, a little bit wary. A little bit wary because maybe in this situation, either you have hurt each other, there has been hurt in this situation, or there's potential for hurt. Now, it could be that this person is in a committed situation, they feel very attracted to you, feel very, very attracted to you, but they're worried that it would bring down something else. They're wondering, you know, that they're worried that it would bring that down. So that makes them hesitant or reticent. Because we've got we've got the devil as the overarching energy, which is about temptation. So maybe you're a huge temptation for them. And also it makes me feel like they're thinking about you a lot, obsessively kind of like thinking about you. So you're very much on their mind. But there's some fear and some doubt and some limitation in that as well. So it could be, so again, like you, part of them really wants to go for it, part of them feels very attracted to you, part of them feels like there could be a great connection, but the other side of them is pulling back, is pulling away with the Hermit card, is not sure. So it could be that you're in separation and you both really, really like each other still, but I feel like I want to say like both of you have had your fingers burnt, either with each other or in other situations, or there's a huge potential for there to be a lot of hurt if the two of you get together. So that's why this person really wants to go for it, but at the same time, they've got not the right time, because maybe there is a third element, or there's something that means for this person it's not the right time, and it's exactly the same for you. Like you really want to go for it, but you've got weight as well, and they've got not the right time. So there's something maybe about timing in this situation, which means that right now it's not the right time to do this. Maybe both of you thinking we really feel this strong attraction towards each other, but it's not the right time for us, and we have to stay in separation, because you both got the Hermit card, which is about being on your own, and they've got the Seven of Pentacles, which is being on your own with a view to returning or going back to something once you've found a way to improve it, to make it better. And maybe this person is thinking, I can't be in this situation until I remove something else, or until something else has to fall. So maybe something else has to fall in order for me to be with number 3, pile number 3. And it's maybe not quite the right time yet. And that's why you've got uncertainty. You can't see a clear way forward. And they've got the devil, which means that they are limited, or they are limiting themselves in some way. So there is that. So you both mirror actually each other perfectly in the way you are feeling. So I think it's very mutual how you're both feeling. It's exactly the same really. So what do we have here? So we have Taurus energy. We've got Sagittarius, Aries, and Leo. We've got Cancer. We've got Virgo. And we've got Capricorn. So those are the energies. Let's see what they've got here. So how does pile number 3's person feel towards pile number 3 and the connection, please? How do they feel towards pile number 3 and the connection? Have faith. The angels are working behind the scene to make this relationship flourish. Interesting. Unconditional love. The love between you and your person is eternal. Nothing and no one can take it away from you. So there's something about there being a strong bond between the two of you, but at the moment, it feels like both of you are saying, we can't pursue this just yet. It's not the right time. There's something about that. What should what's the advice for pile number 3 in this situation? What is the advice for them in this situation? We've got 8 of Wands. What else have we got? The 6 of Cups. Have faith. That goes with the have faith. So this connection is a very strong bond. So I think the advice here for this one is, definitely have faith. Don't doubt this connection, as hard as that may be. and the Eight of Swords. Eight of Wands, Eight of Swords, and the Six of Cups. So the Six of Cups is, you know, yeah, to say to you, this is like a soulmate connection. This is a very, very, very strong connection. It will happen. You know, you will, but your stuckness, the current sense of stuckness, which could be in it at the moment, will relieve itself, will be released. And when it does happen, it will be quick with the Eight of Wands here. So there is a quick, when the time is right, it will resolve itself quickly, and that stuckness will be released, because essentially this is a soulmate connection. The Seven of Cups. At the moment, there is uncertainty, there is doubt, maybe there are choices that need to be made, maybe that's causing it to be stuck, but it will, with the Six of Cups, you are kind of meant to be with this person, and it will straighten itself out with all these wands going in the same direction. It will get clear, you know, it will go in the right direction. So I suppose it's a little bit about if you want to just have faith and maybe have patience. Obviously that's up to you, but I see it eventually kind of like sorting itself out, the stuckness of it. But there's something about timing and having to wait maybe for the right time for that to happen. But anyway, oh, let's have one of these cards. Let's have one more of these cards for pile number 3 in their person. I dream about a future with you. Yeah. So that says it all really, doesn't it? So there's something about this person and you wanting a future together. It will happen, but it's not directly now. That's kind of how I'm feeling. There's something has to be, maybe something has to be released, something has to be let go of, some things have to be worked out, something like that. Maybe some healing has to happen, and then it will happen. But anyway, pile number 3, that's been reading. I hope you've enjoyed it. If you have, please do consider subscribing, hitting that notification bell, give me a thumbs up. Everything like that is gratefully received. But otherwise, have a great day, and I'll see you next reading. Bye for now.